Hello, my name is Florian and I want to show you how to work with the Soprano Surface Gingiva Kit. Okay guys, so going to the first step of my characterization of the frame. I'm working on a zirconia frame, and it's the same step like for the crowns. I bring the colors, my stains first on my frame. I won't show you the consistency of this material because it's necessary for me to have the right consistency to layer all my ceramic steps also with my stains, and I will show you why. I put the first stains on my plate and going now for the stain orange. Stain orange is also for me a really important color when I layered my stains on my frame. So you can see it here, the consistency of this material, the viscosity is perfect to layer the ceramic directly on the frame. It's already pre-mixed, so you don't have to mix it anymore. And you can see it here also, the colors always the same. So if you bake the ceramic after, you get the same result from the pot outside the ceramic till the final bake. So for the first step, I'm working with these stains. And you know, the kit, the Soprano Surface Gingiva Kit is a really small kit. And for me and for Cendres Metaux, it's not necessary to have a kit with 20 different colors. So what I do is I bring my base color with my stains on the frame, and for example I love that red. This red is one of the most important color if you make a gingiva case. So I start painting my frame with this red, and don't be afraid, don't be shy with this red. It's a really intense red, but we need it. We covered everything after with the surface ceramic. So we bring all the details from the bloody parts of the gingiva with this red inside. And I like it to work with this orange and this red together. So after I put my red on top, I use the stained orange and go to the cervical area with a small line of this orange, like you can see it here. But after this step, I use the red stains and my brush and bring the red stain just a little bit inside in my orange. This is really important, so if you don't do that, you will see a line after, a yellow line, so this is not really aesthetic. So that's what I do, I mix the red and the orange together, so it looks like we have little veins inside in the gingiva. So for the next step, we finished already the bake of our stains. As you can see it here, the colors just like before when you put the stains outside of the bottle. So we have still the same color than before we baked the ceramic. You can see here directly it's the red, a little bit bluish, and the yellow part around the cervical area. So for the next step, we covered everything with the Soprano Surface Gingiva ceramic. We have these different colors, brown pink, we have here the dark pink, the violet pink, orange and the light one. For that case we don't need the brown pink, so we're just working with those four colors. And my layering concept is for a normal regular case always the same. I start with the dark pink, and with the dark pink we go inside in the papilla, we go up. Not too thick, work not too thick, but we need this dark color inside in the papilla. Be careful if you're just working with light stuff, with light pink. This is and normally it's too light. We just need a little bit more chroma, more darker color like the dark pink. So especially the Soprano Surface Gingiva Kit is a good mix between translucency, opacity of the material. For me it was for a long time the problem that the pink colors are most of the times too opaque, so it looks not really natural. So I get here a result which looks really natural after the bake. For the next step I use the violet pink, and with the violet pink is a little bit more translucent, and I mix just a small spots on top. So this was the violet pink. For the next step I use the orange pink. The orange pink is a really important color, so I build up all my volume of the gingiva with the orange pink. So it's a really necessary color for the gingiva. So with the orange pink, I covered my roof of the teeth. When we finish that step, we go into the last final color. It's the light pink. Light pink is a really necessary material. We go around to the cervical area and also inside in the papilla. It's also important to cover it with the light pink over the orange pink. I try always to mix or cover the other colors with the next one. So you're not going always a line to the gingiva. It's always mixed and it looks more natural. That's really helpful when you start going from the papilla to the cervical. Take care that you don't have too much material. As you can see, I start with the material from the papilla to the cervical. And now I can create all my form with the light. That step with the texture, I check everything on my gingiva. I check the volume, I check the position, and if we finish all that, we go to the oven just for maybe around 15 seconds to try it with temperature, and then we create all the surface texture inside. So after we try the ceramic for around 15 to 20 seconds on the oven, it's just to try the surface of the ceramic. And after that, I prefer to use a really soft brush like that. And you can see if you try the ceramic just a little bit, you can make a surface design which is really unbelievable. So you can, it's like a little polishing from the ceramic with that brush. Normally I don't have my ceramic after the firing. I don't have to grind it or touch it anymore. So this is always the challenge for me. What I want, don't grind anymore my ceramic, especially the pink one. It's always the best for me because I save my time and my ceramic too. So as you can see, it's really like polished now. It's really shining. And when we finish that step, we can go around with the thin brush. It's a really thin brush, and you can go around to make the cervical area perfect. And finally we make the texture inside, and for the texture I use a special gum brush, and we make this small stippling inside in the gum. Don't give too much pressure, it's important. It's not necessary to give too much pressure, just a small spots with the stippling brush to get a natural looking of the gingiva texture. So after that we're firing the ceramic and get ready for the final step. So we finished the bake from our surface gingiva material, and it still looks perfect to me. So shining, the color is perfect to me, but sometimes I prefer to polish over it. So, and when we do that, I use a diamond paste, not too aggressive, not too much diamonds inside, and with a little bit pressure, we start to polish the case. You will see it's not like you need hours and hours for polishing. Why? Because we have a really fine structure ceramic here, so it's easily to polish with the right diamond paste. You get a really nice and fast result. So that's the finish of the pink ceramic layering and the polishing. I hope you enjoyed.